Hey guys, we are in the basement, and yes, I am back. You know, guys, I took a week off because you know what? I kind of got sick in Idaho. I got like a really nasty cold, and I've just kind of been really congested and just not feeling myself the last couple of weeks. So I apologize for the lack of videos, but we're gonna get back on track here, releasing videos every Sunday and sometime in between. And yes, we will get back to the Pac-Man Restore. Not this week though, and actually I'm a little worried, I have to admit, because it's getting kind of cold, guys. It's been in the 40s every day, and I just haven't been feeling it. You know, it's so cold, it's not... I just don't want to be in the garage right now, so I'm not sure what to do about this because I really need to get the game finished. So I'm going to do my best to get it finished before the snow comes and before it gets completely unbearable out there. So hopefully next week we're going to get back to the Pac-Man Cabaret restoration. But today we're going to do something kind of fun. Now, if you guys remember, I did a video, a playthrough of Turtles in Time, which is a Konami arcade game based on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And today, we are going to do a playthrough of the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game by Konami. Now, what I have right here is a JAMMA PCB, which is kind of like a standard, you know, an arcade standard. You know, if you have a JAMMA cabinet, you can plug in any kind of JAMMA board. So we're going to plug this two-player, this is a two-player version, into my 3-comb JAMMA Street Fighter cabinet here, and we're gonna play through an entire game of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now, this game was released in 1989 by Konami, and it was a game actually I really liked a lot. Konami had dedicated 4-player cabinets where you could play with 3 other friends, and each of you guys would control one of the turtles. Now, the board that I have here is a 2-player board. It has the 2-player ROMs on it, and my friend Alan, Evil Emu of Doom, he actually lent me this board while he's trying to fix my board. So we're going to play on his board today with the 2-player ROMs, and the 2-player board is actually perfect because I have a 2-player cabinet here. This is a 2-player JAMMA cabinet that is right now has Street Fighter Alpha 2 in it and Tetris. So why don't I set up the tripod and let's hook this board up, and I'll show you guys how to hook up a JAMMA board and all that. So why don't we do that and let's play us some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Okay, and we have the tripod set up here. Now, this cabinet is a great utility cabinet. It's a JAMMA cabinet. It's my only JAMMA cabinet in the basement, but you know what? If you have an arcade collection, you kind of got to have a JAMMA cabinet. It really is a very useful machine down here because I can kind of swap out boards and really get to experience all of these late 80s, 90s games. And right now I have Alpha 2 in here, Street Fighter Alpha 2, and Atari Tetris. And I actually have a JAMMA switcher, so if I press both of these together, it'll switch from one game to the next. And it's a really great, sweet setup. And what I do from time to time, you know, I might get bored of Street Fighter, or I might get bored of Tetris, and I'll swap out the PCBs, and that's what we're going to do today. So when I go ahead and open the cabinet, I'll just kind of show you guys how that works. But basically, you go in through the coin door down here, and I just got to go in here and just kind of unlatch the control panel, and then we're going to pull the drawer out. All right, so that just kind of opens like that. And you guys can kind of see how I have it all set up in here. Let's pull this out. Now, when I pull this out, I got to be careful because of these the monitor control, the little daughter board here gets in the way. So we're gonna just kind of make sure these little things are up on either side. There's little like kind of cabinet type hardware that locks this slider in. So they're both up. So let's pull this out. And I just gotta kind of be careful of the harness when I do this. And we're just gonna pull this drawer out like so. And you can kind of see how I have this set up, and it is not very pretty, but it was the best way I could get Tetris and this giant CPS2 Alpha game on this shelf. And yes, I did tape. This board right here is the Atari Tetris, and this board right here is the JAMMA switcher. And what I did is I taped this whole thing with some anti-static bubble wrap in between, and it was really the best solution I can come up with. The right way to do is probably be to take this board and screw it onto the inside of the cabinet on the wall or something, but I never did that, and you know what? You never see this, and it actually works pretty fine. So, all right, so what I need to do right now is I need to cut the power to this, and there's actually like a little switching power supply in the back here. I can just kind of hit this switch, and it kills the power. All right, so the power is off, and so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of untape this, and we're going to... I know, this is so ghetto, but, it was... I could not figure out any way to get both of these games on this shelf here. There's just not enough room because this CPS2 board is just so gigantic. All right, so let's go ahead here. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to maybe pull out Alpha 2, and we'll keep Atari Tetris. So let's go ahead here and... kind of unscrew. Alright, we just had one screw holding that in. And so I'm going to go ahead and unplug Alpha 2 here. And let's pull this out. But yeah, you can see the CPS2 games are just gigantic, you know. I mean, this is a big freaking game. Look at that. That's crazy talk. Alright, so let's grab our... grab the Turtles board. One sec. Okay, so let me, what we're gonna do, I think, I'm just gonna remove all of this, and we'll just plug in only the Turtles board today. So let's pull this out, and I'm just gonna pull out the Atari Tetris and the switcher, and then we'll just, go ahead now. Now remember, there is a part side and there's a solder side to these boards, and I know that this is the part side just because this is how it was in the cabinet, so just pay attention to this kind of stuff. But that's all you need to do to install a JAMMA cabinet. It's just like that, you know, just click and that's it, and it's in. And I'm going to go ahead and just throw a couple screws in here, just so it stays in place. And I've only got 2 PCB feet on here, but it should be fine. I probably should grab another foot. At least one more. Let me get a screw here. And let's go ahead and... This board didn't have any feet on it at all. And I actually just... I went in my parts bin and I found another... a couple of loose feet. Let me see if I can go find one more foot, and then we'll just at least secure this here. All right, one second. Okay, I found another foot here, and I'm gonna go ahead and just screw this in right over here. And you kind of need to put these feet on here, otherwise the solder side is kind of touching the wood, and it's kind of risky. You know, there might be, you know, who knows, staples in there or screws in the wood, and you just don't want to risk shorting out the solder side of the board, the connections with whatever might be just kind of hanging out in this wood. So it's always a good idea to mount these boards on wood like this with PCB feet.
On your mark.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. So you can see there the board is mounted. It's got 3 of the 4 PCB feet. It's fine. I don't have a 4th one right now. So, okay. So I guess right now let's turn the cabinet on and see if the board works. Actually, I've never tried this board, so I don't know if it's going to work. But I trust my friend Alan, so I think it's going to be just fine here. Okay. So we turned it on. And let's see what happens here on the screen. And we see a test pattern. And it looks like it's working. Good. It says this game is for use only in Oceania. Interesting. So I don't know where that is. Let's turn the volume up. I see a little bit of bleeding there. We might want to turn down the black level or the contrast here. See that? The little bleeding. I'm kind of getting excited here, guys. It's a little loud. Try to find a volume level that's not too obnoxious. That's still pretty loud. That might be okay. I'm not sure if... Yeah, it doesn't have free... It's not in free play, so... Alright, so we got it all set up. The game's working, so why don't we play a game? I want to check that volume, though, before we... Wow, that is loud. I think that's going to be okay. So, actually, I want to adjust the monitor just a little bit. Make sure we're nice and centered here. It's definitely a wide picture, but you can't adjust the horizontal width with that remote board. You have to go on the horizontal width coil on the... Wow. The volume on this is sensitive. Trying to find a spot that's not too obnoxious. I think that might work. Alright, so we're kind of centered. I think it's going to be okay. Alright, let's go ahead and put this back in. And we're going to play a full game, and I want to pay attention to how many credits we use. Oops. Alright. I started a two-player game. I actually want to kill myself real quick because...
Fire! Hang on, April.
So... I'm not ready to play this right now, but I guess we will. God, that sound is obnoxious. Hang on a second. That might be okay. Alright, I'm gonna reset the game. You can see it's doing a RAM-ROM check here. Hopefully the sound isn't too loud. That was obnoxious. It was so loud. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead here. Alright. Okay, so let's get this set up here and let's play ourselves a game. And we're gonna play this all the way through. Why not? What else am I gonna do here on a Sunday? Let's sit here and play some Turtles. Okay, so again, this is the two-player version. Let me turn the light off actually. 1 second. Okay, we have the light off here, which is going to make for a much better experience here. So, let's review real quick the controls. This is a 2-button game. Originally, when this game came out as a dedicated, it was a 4-player cabinet with 4 joysticks, and each player had a joystick and 2 buttons. Now, we're playing on a 2-player Street Fighter cabinet, so we actually have 6 buttons. We actually have more buttons than we need. We're only going to use 2 of these 6 buttons, and the controls are basically, you know, an 8-way joystick, and then jump and attack, and that's it. So let's coin up here, and I want to see if we can do this on 20 credits, which is $5, right? So let's put in $5 worth of quarters. All right, so we got 20 credits. So the question is can we get to the end of the game on 20 credits? You know, I'm not good at this game. I haven't really played it a lot since I was a kid, since the 80s. So this will actually be kind of interesting. So, all right, here we go. All right, so who do we want to be? We can be, let's just say their name, because I'm actually not good with who's who. I think that's Donatello. The sword, the nunchuck guy, and that's Splinter. All right, so here we go. Oh, I just cut away the fire. We got to get April out. All right, so this button here is jump. And this button, the right button, the second button is attack, and the first button is jump. Oh yeah, this is really bringing back some memories. I mean, I did play this game a lot. And this was like a quarter muncher, man. I mean, you had to be like a rich guy to finish this game. Or just extremely skilled. And I was neither. And I've never finished this game. Okay, we just went through 1 credit. Are you kidding me? Whoa. So I know there's like combos or something, or like if I jump. Man, I've already blown through a credit. Alright, so we already spent 50 cents, and we haven't gotten very far, have we? And I'm not very good, am I? Alright, now we got these little robot guys. And obviously, this is a game that's best played with friends. You know, playing by myself right now, not as fun. Because if we had more players down here, we could have 2 players simultaneous. And if we were on an original dedicated one, we could do up to 4 players simultaneous. And, you know, that's just way more fun. So right now, it's just me. And there's April. The building's on fire. She seems like she's kind of frozen. Come on, April, help. Oh, these guys got guns. Oh my god. You know, I didn't check the diff switch settings. I'm not sure if this is set easy, hard, or what the settings are. Or how many lives I get. I don't know what's default. I just kind of left it in the diff switch settings that the game had when I got it. Alright, so here's our first boss battle. This Rhino dude. Am I hurting him? He's got a gun. So it looks like I get 2 lives per credit. And I've already burnt through... So I gotta definitely utilize this jump more. Oh my god. Die. Oh, he's blinking. Wow. Alright, so far we've burned through 4 credits. Or $1 US. I have a feeling we're not going to get through this with 20 credits. Alright, there we go. We beat the first boss. Uh-oh, Shredder has appeared, and he's taken April away. Awesome cutscene. I mean, this is the kind of crap that would have just blew my mind back then. Scene 2. Alright, here we go. So I don't really know if there's... That guy's throwing dynamite. I remember playing this game on the NES too. There's a couple different games, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games on the NES. One was like a port of this game, and then the other was more like a platformer. I remember like being in the sewers or something. It was less of a multiplayer beat 'em up and more of a kind of adventure game like Goonies or something. But Konami was just the shit in the 80s, weren't they? And the 90s, really. I mean, so many of the NES games that were made by Konami were just so fantastic. I mean, Metal Gear, Gradius, and obviously the Turtles in the arcade and Simpsons in the arcade. I know I'm forgetting some. And Konami also developed a lot of games for Century that I have down here, like Gyrus, Track and Field, Frogger. I mean, those are all Konami games. Konami was a serious powerhouse. Today, they're still around doing Metal Gear and stuff for the modern consoles, but in the 80s and the 90s, they were a force on the console. Their stuff was elite, too. It was just, like, so well executed. I just fell into a, so, I don't know, can I get that pizza? Oh, my God. Oh, I can. So what does that pizza do? So the pizza gives me life. chick's arms off on a skateboard. Uh-oh. Oh, we're going down now. My biggest complaint with this game is very repetitive. You know, the enemies all look the same. You're just constantly mashing the attack button. You know, that's why I would never consider, like, you know, occupying space with the 4-player version of this. But it's nice to have the board and swap it out for sure. But, you know, to give up a giant space for a 4-player dedicated cabinet, I don't know if I could do that. I don't have that much nostalgia for this game. I mean, I certainly played it when it was around, like in bowling alleys and arcades. But it came a lot later. You know, a lot of the stuff I like is from 83, 84, 82, 81. Alright, so... Alright, we got this stupid pig. Alright. And I know there's people that can play this game with 1 credit. I mean, can you freaking believe that? I mean, that's madness. Don't fall in this stupid hole. We gotta get rid of this guy. Get out of here. Come on, blink already. See, eventually he kicks you away. You can't stay on him, which is lame. And I died. Alright, we killed him. Alright, so we've killed the second boss, passed the second level. We've gone through 7 credits now. So not quite $2, about $1.75. And I mean, come on, $1.75 when I was a kid. You know, in 1989, I was a junior in high school. Yeah, I couldn't do that. I couldn't just drop $1.75 on a game like this. You know, I'd put 1 quarter in, I'd play a little bit of the first level, and that was it. And I'm not even sure I've ever gotten this far in this game right now. Alright, let's get through this sewer. But I do think if you have friends helping you, if you play multiplayer, it makes it a lot easier. Alright, we got these little guys. You know, I was into the turtles so much when I was a kid, but I don't remember any of these characters' names. Like, I think those guys are foot soldiers, but those little robot guys, I remember those, but I don't remember the names of them. This is based on the animated series, right? I used to have all those comic books. Turtles were the shit. Remember, it used to be black and white. It started out as a really kind of adult black and white comic book, and then it became like a color animated show, and then it became a really cool movie. The first Turtles movie, I saw that in a movie theater. It was freaking amazing. God, where are those missiles coming from? Okay, that's annoying. This game is getting tough here. These things are grabbing my arms. Come on. Okay, we're at the end here. It's like a boss. So is the boss just these little guys coming out of the wall? That can't be it. Oh. Weird. Am I supposed to go up this ladder or something? No. What do I do here? Ah. Okay, I have definitely never seen that thing. What the hell is that thing? That wasn't that hard. That was the third boss. That was kind of crazy easy. Alright, so we're on the 4th level now. And I have never seen this level. I definitely have never seen this level. The cars? Definitely don't remember that. So this is kind of fun. I mean, I get to play a game to completion that I never could afford as a kid, as an adult, in my basement. I love the music. God, these guys with the sticks are pretty brutal. Oh, come on. So I think this barrel will explode if I hit it, yeah. Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked on this level. I think I gotta utilize the jump more than I am. I never said I was good at these games, guys. Wow, we're burning through the cash here. So we've gone through 11 credits. This doesn't look good with these stupid guns. Let's see if I can get him to come up here. Come over here. Cool. Darn it! Alright, what is this, double boss? Great. So instead of introducing a new boss, they give us 2 of the ones I already faced together. Fun. Actually, I remember 2 bosses in Turtles of Time, too. Alright, we got 1 flash in here. Wow, that guy will not let you jump. Come on! Ugh. Wow, I'm getting my ass handed to me. They must be close. Alright, good. We got 1. See, that guy will not let you jump. If you do, he shoots you in the air. Die! Cool. Turtle van. Oh. I owe you one. Scene 3. Let's get to that secret factory. Alright. So I wonder how many scenes there are. So do you guys like these like playthrough videos? I know I did one for Superman and Turtles in Time, and you know, maybe I'll do one for Metal Slug or something. That actually takes forever. But if you guys like these, I'll do more of these. I wish I was better at this game for you, but I'm not. Hurry. Oh great, they have bombs. Do not resist us. So when the guys hold you, you gotta like hit the buttons to get free. So clearly jumping is the key to all this. What's with this tire? Can I do something with that? Rats. This game's a little tiring. It's just, you know, it's fun, it's cool, but it's a lot of repetition, you know? I definitely think playing this with friends is where it's at. You know, I could see if I had a 4-player cab, I had friends over, we had some beers, it would be a good time, you know? It would keep us occupied for a half hour. And I imagine, you know, the cooperation and being cooperative and helping each other, it's got to be where it's at with this game. Oh my god. Die already. I mean, jumping is clearly the key to this. Energy. So we've almost burned through $5 worth of quarters here, and I don't really know how close we are to the end of this game. The like turtle figures too. Do you guys have all those? Remember the Playmate figures? I thought they were so badass. I had like the blimp. I really liked that blimp. And it was like a big inflatable blimp you could hang from your ceiling, and like the turtle had like this had a parachute thing too. That was different than the blimp, wasn't it? Yeah, I had this parachute thing where you put the toy in, the figure, and then you'd throw it up in the air and he would parachute down. And then I also had the blimp, and the blimp was cool. It was so big. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, I can't touch that. Sure, I quite get this obstacle. Alright. Oh, look at this for skateboarding. Oh, I remember this. I think I've done this level before. this seems really familiar to me. I think there was a level like this in Turtles in Time. Let's get rid of these damn helicopter things. Dropping bombs. Alright guys, this is our last credit here. We're going to have to add more credits because 20 credits is not going to clearly get me to the end. What is this guy waggling at me? It's like a Wiimote. Oh my lord. This game is brutal. Alright, let's put in some more credits. I say we put in 20 more. And let's see what that does for us. Alright, got a boss here. Oh no. Get in.
Hang on, guys!
Alright, come on, let's bust this joint. Scene 4.
You gotta save Splinter.
Alright, so Master Splinter is being stolen by those guys. That's right, I forgot. The turtles were trained by a rat in the sewer. Shredder's the bad guy. Blow up. It's all coming back. Ah, I got shocked by that laser. No, get out of there, get out of there. Son of a gun. No, get out of there. How come the laser doesn't hurt those guys? Oh, more lasers. You know what? Why don't I go up? I don't think I need to be down here. There we go. Damn it. This game is hard. It's not easy. And you die quick. These guys were jerks. They put this game out there for kids to play, knowing full well that they couldn't finish the game without spending $20 in quarters. So every time it says continue there, I'm starting the game again, which means I'm using a credit, which means I'm using a virtual quarter. And if I was a kid in a bowling alley in 1989, that would be a quarter out of my pocket. Alright. Hopefully this is the end of this level. These things. Great. Unreal. These guys were not messing around with this game. Die! Really? How many times do I need to hit you? Why is this robot still alive?
Pizza time.
Pizza. Uh-oh.
The turtle.
Who's this guy? Recognize that guy. I see they have Shredder or Splinter. What was his name? Master Splinter? Whoa! He has a flamethrower. This guy is... Come on! Doesn't say you can get close to this guy. You just can only kick him. Oh, this is brutal. You should get rid of this guy. It's like the only way to hurt this guy. Oh no. It seems like the only way to hurt him was to jump and kick, but I guess that's not the case. I'm not getting repeated hits on him though. It's like a ruby nipple or something. What is that? Look at that. Die. Alright, come on. He must be close. Alright, we killed him. Thank the Lord. Alright, so do we get to rescue our Master Splinter? Thank you.
Thank you, my turtle.
Oh, you're welcome. Alright, now what? This must be the end. Alright. More of these stupid laser beam things. Which don't seem to go all the way to the bottom. Oh, now we've got that too. Those bad guys into the laser. Makes a lot of sense to me. Get out of there. A spin move here. So if you press jump and attack at the same time, he kind of does this little spin attack, which isn't very useful at this point of the game for me. Ah! Little robot guys are annoying as all shit. Come on. Going on an elevator. Of course, I'm sure there's gonna be a bad guy. Oh, there's balls. save that pizza until I get a little more injured. Because there is like a little health meter up there in the top left, I think. Yeah. Let me go grab some of that. Honestly, how do people get through this entire game with 1 credit? I mean, that is just lunacy to me. Alright, now what? Oh, this guy again? Old nipple boy. He hasn't fired his gun once.
The turtle. The turtle. The turtle.
Oh, come on, die already. Come on, he must be so close. Oh, now he shoots his gun. All right, we got him. I imagine that's not the end. It can't be. So now what? More. I knew there was that giant robot guy. Because he was at the end of Turtles in Time, wasn't he? There's a brain guy inside of him. So is this the end of the game? I wonder. Look at me, like I know what I'm doing here. Damn it! Trying not to die here. Almost dead. Alright. Okay, this is annoying. So that was my 40th credit right there. So we've already gone through $10 in virtual quarters. And we're not done yet. I wonder if I had friends here, you know, would it be a different scenario with the credits? I would imagine it would be. Damn it. Alright, let's put in some more. Alright, Sorry, I put in 10. So we've used 50. We put in 50 credits total in this machine. Which is what, like 12 bucks? Okay, I'm super getting annoyed here. Come on, bitch. Die! Oh, there you go. Now, is that the end of the game? I don't know. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we gotta kill the brain? Ah, now we gotta fight Shredder. I think I've seen someone do this before. I remember this. And of course, there's 2 Shredders. This must be the end. I'm sure this is not gonna be easy. Oh, terrific. He's got that move. Why is there 2 of them? Oh my god, he turned me into a little baby turtle. I like the music. Oh wait, his helmet came off. Really? I'm shocked. Oh no, come on. Are you... Wait a minute. Is there maybe only one of these is the correct bad guy, and I gotta figure out which one it is? And I... Is there one is the correct Shredder, and then the other one is his clone? Is that what's going on here? Mercy on me. I wonder if I need to ignore the guy with his helmet off. Don't. Oh yeah. Please don't duplicate again. Trying to use that little... Oh, look at that. Kill him! Ah. Now what? Alright, we blew up his little under... Oh, is that it? Oh my god! The foot's mangled the mouser and totaled the technodrome. That's turtle power. But what about Shredder and Turn to toast. The left side is cut off there. Burn to toast. Vaporize the milkshake. Doctor escaped Dimension X. Until we know, none of us can sleep safely in our beds or shells. Is that it, guys? All right. So if you guys made it through the end of this whole video, I give you guys a lot of kudos for making it through this, because that actually took a while. Holy cow, that was long. Oh my God. That took an hour? How long was that? So there you have it. That is Konami's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I don't think I'm gonna play this game ever again. that took forever. So yeah, that was pretty fun. So I hope you guys liked it. I mean, this is, without a doubt, I mean, this is one of the iconic late 80s arcade games. I mean, this really was the kind of games that we had in the arcades at that time. You know, these corner munchers, nice crisp graphics based on TV shows and stuff. It was definitely a new era. You know, it was very different than the Pac-Man, Donkey Kong era, and this game, I think, really kind of defines that era. You know, this and like Street Fighter, I would say for sure. So there you have it, guys. Konami's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and so we finished that. We did the whole game there in about 50 credits, which is about 12 bucks or so, $12 or $13 I would have spent as a kid. So there you guys have it. Hope you guys did enjoy that. And by the way, I do release videos every Sunday and sometimes in between. So if you want to keep up with all of my videos, be sure to click that subscribe button. Now would be a great time. Go ahead, click subscribe, and we will, I hope, be getting back to the Pac-Man Cabaret. I mean, if it gets too cold, it gets too cold, guys. So I'm going to try to get something done the next week on that. I'm worried about painting in the garage in 30-degree weather, so we'll see what happens. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And we will see you next time. Later. Bye.